Hey, this is our presentation for QME Group 5, group members Marcin, myself, Michelle, and Cole. Next slide, please. This is, as you can see here, this is our, on the, you'll see our login page. We went from our wireframe to our mock-up, and our wireframes were pretty much the basic bones or the skeleton of our mock-ups. The wireframes were kind of the map of the layout that we wanted to see the functionality within the app. And of course, we added some color and logos and to the wireframes, and we labeled all the information with the actual content that we wanted to see within our mock-up. Next page. As we were going through, there were a lot of decisions to be made, and we kind of tackled it with our group. We brainstormed the content that we thought that would be required, and then as individuals, we came up with our own individual thoughts, such as what color schemes we would like to see, or the way the layout was, whether we wanted to have menu buttons, etc., switches. And then we collectively came together and we brought all of our ideas to the table and we went over the pros and cons of each item, and then we made decisions so that we could proceed with the actual mock-ups. One of the challenges that we ran into was timing. It was pretty much the only challenge we ran into, and that was just because it was hard for us to find time to meet because it's the end of the term and all of our courses had a lot of stuff that were due. In regards to creative differences, we didn't really find that we had any. We really just combined all of our ideas together in order to come up with the mock-up. For example, we combined the black and yellow and the aqua and purple into the color scheme, and it actually turned out really nice with the gradient colors, etc. And I'm just going to pass this off now to Marcin to continue on with the presentation.
Hi guys, so here is the user experience. Android, we wanted to stay within formatting of standard Android apps. So wanted to make it easier because we all took Android at one point in our course. I think it's easier of the other software programs. Simplicity, avoid confusion. So the way the app design is very straightforward. There's no hidden menus, no stuff we get lost in. All the buttons are pretty simple, back and forth. It's made for all ages. We wanted all ages to be able to navigate and connect with each other. I mean, we all have phones, whether you're 8 or 8, you have a phone. So we wanted to kind of bring the people together to be able to share their taste of music and when you coincide on see who likes what. As for our design, we have label buttons, easy navigation, like I mentioned earlier. It's easy to get around. Color coordination. So we weren't sure if we wanted to make all pages the same or different. We didn't want to make it too crazy, so we decided to go with a nice gradient color, like Michelle mentioned earlier. It's pretty simplistic, but also vibrant. And easy switches on and off, which we have switches with in the app where you can either make your app visible or not. Next, we have the login page. This is where user will enter the email and username password and log in multimedia accounts, or if no account, they can register. So we decided to use social media accounts. So for now, we have Google and Facebook. And I think third one by this design is the Instagram. Next one is our profile page. This is where the user will land after logging in. And here they'll be able to also update the profile. So their picture, their username, email, first name, and last name. They'll also be able from here to go to the player page and be able to play their songs. Playlist page, where they'll be able to either make a new playlist or see their current playlist. And go to the queue page, where they'll be able to either create a queue or they'll be able to go to view a queue. And they'll be able to also from that page go to a different queue. And this is the player page, where using music player play controls, you'll be able to see the playlist title, and song artist. You'll be able to move again between songs. So next song, previous song, play button and pause button. Also from here, you'll be able to go to your playlist or the queue page. Next, I'm going to pass it on to Cole to finish up the rest.
Hi, I'm Cole. This is the Create Playlist page where the user can create a playlist by browsing songs and adding them to their playlist. There's the radio button at the top where you can decide whether you want it to be a shared or, sorry, public or private. And you can also clear your progress if you don't like what you've done. And this is the queue host page where you can see who around you by their username is hosting a queue that you can join. And this is what the queue will look like. So the user you can move the position of the songs and or delete them if you're the host. You can toggle it on and off from being visible or not. And next page. Here you can browse songs by the title or by searching. That's all, hopefully, and thanks for listening.
Thank you.